around the Union that apparently have rivalry going, and would like to give you a few examples of how unkind these people can be. In New Hampshire, they say, why is it impossible to walk from one end of Massachusetts to the other? Because nobody can hold their breath that long. In Massachusetts, they say, what do you call a guy in New Hampshire who uses indoor plumbing? Kinky. Now, between Indiana and Ohio, they've got a thing going. In Indiana, they say, what do they call a laundromat in Ohio? A museum. In Ohio, they say, why are there no volcanoes in Indiana? Because there are no virgins to sacrifice. In Nevada, they say, what do you call a Californian who wears too much makeup, a short skirt, and picks up sailors? Dad. In California, they say, what's the difference between a girl from Nevada and a parrot? You can teach a parrot to say no. There's a lot of cruel people out there, I'll tell you. Now, between Tennessee and Kentucky. In Tennessee, they say, what's the proper way to address a man wearing shoes in Kentucky? Howdy, stranger. In Kentucky, they say, how do men in Tennessee notify the milkman to leave an extra pint of cottage cheese? They pin a note to their wife's bra. In Oregon, they say, what do they call the alphabet in Idaho? The impossible dream. In Idaho, they say, what do you call the bridal suite in Oregon? A 54 Buick. Oklahoma and Texas. In Oklahoma, they say, what's the difference between Miss Texas and a Brahma bull? One has horns and is ridden by cowboys, and the other is married to a cow. In Kansas, they say, what's the latest thing last thing a Nebraska stripper takes off during her act? Her bowling shoes. But I'm from Nebraska, and here's what they say. In Nebraska, they say, what do the police do in Kansas when a tornado knocks over a fertilizer silo? They shoot the looters. Okay, we've got one between New Jersey and Pennsylvania. In New Jersey, they say, why is it illegal for people in Pennsylvania to live next to a garbage dump? The rats complain to the health department. But look at this retaliation. In Pennsylvania, they say, what do you call it in New Jersey when you're knifed 3 times, strangled with piano wire, and have your ear bitten off? Foreplay. Okay. And the battle goes on.